What's up everyone? We're going to be playing some Unicorn rank today. I have been learning some lines, never mind the fact that I have been losing some elo as well, but I think I have overall improved a little bit at the pack. Unfortunately, it's not super consistent even if you do know all of the lines. So we're just going to hope that we get unlucky and that our opponent gets only medium luck. Here we're going to fight Sam Jansen, who is at an around similar elo range to us. And I think we have a pretty decent start right here. Bunyip plus Murmel, we're going to roll for duplicates. Like, I say this most of the time when I'm playing, but I'm going to repeat just in case. Turns 1 and 2, you want to be looking at only 3 units in particular. This one, these two being 2 of them. And Tsuchinoko being the third one. Fourth one, you could say that it is the, the axe handle hand, because it wins you the first round most of the time, but I think it's better to secure the end game, or at least surviving until turn 11, which I think we're going to be doing pretty successfully right here. Maybe position like this, hoping that we get to draw. Okay, perfect. We're trying to draw right here just because we don't want to enable any potential snail that our opponent can have. Here we're going to take double level ups, one of them being a Minotaur, which is perfect. Another one being another Minotaur. Okay, this is going to be a pretty fun game apparently. We can position like so. I guess we don't have much of a choice with this kind of build when we only have 3 units. But yeah, we want to put Minotaur behind the higher HP pet, both of which are level 2. And next turn we can put one behind each of them and hopefully secure another win. What we hate seeing from our opponent right now is a dolphin, which thankfully they found only an ox and a sheep, which is not going to be good enough. Like, imagine a single dolphin would have destroyed us right there, but instead we get to survive, which is absolutely perfect. I could take a woe chicken in order to buff up the Ogopogo, but the alternative is to just throw 3 times and ensure some temporary HP onto the bunyip. Which would I rather do right now? I'm not really sure. I think I would rather buy the woe chicken and ensure a stronger endgame. And a part of me even wants to do something like this, like combine Minotaurs like this and put this first position. This is going to give XP to the Minotaur and bumping it up to level 2, which will give the Murmel some stats. And we will also get a single trigger out of the ability as well. So I think this positioning might be decent enough for a win. We can only hope. Let's take a look. Yep. Okay. It was a little close actually. Like, the Dodo plus Ox combo is very menacing, if I have to say so, but I think we can overcome that with a little bit of effort. We can do something like this. Maybe even, yeah, I think this would be better. So the idea is this will trade with the flamingo and pop the melon, and then this will destroy the ox and the dodo, and hopefully this minotaur can clean up after. I don't think we're interested in any more minotaurs. Double skeleton dog was kind of interesting, but I think our team is mostly set up already. Here I think we did mess up a little bit in our calculations and therefore we are going to lose. Yep, it was very unfortunate that the flamingo ended up one-shotting, which is exactly not what we wanted to see. We can take a level up on the Minotaur next turn if we so choose. I want to keep it at level 1.5 just because the Murmel is going to receive some extra stats because of it. So let's just pass it up for now. Hopefully we find another copy later on. For now though, this is exactly what we wanted to see. And now we can even do something like including the brain cramp onto the team. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of difficult to position in such a way. Like, What I am wanting to do right now is put this first position, then put the brain cram behind it, leveling it up in the process, getting 4 more extra attack for the melon jump. But then we would not be able to combine it with the Minotaur properly, but I don't think that's too big of an issue. We can just do this. This should hopefully be good enough to win. This can chill in the back to hopefully absorb a snipe. Okay, I am liking the look of this. It looks like a very convincing victory right now, yup. Which is exactly what you want to see. Like, intuitively you would think that you want to put the Minotaur second position because it gets to enjoy some extra status from the jump of the brain cram, but I don't think that's the case for us. We can preserve this for turn 9. We can also enjoy a frogman level, but I think that's highly unlikely to happen, so what we're going to do instead is just take one of these over here and maybe even sell the bunny up in favor of a setup like this. Take a look at this. If you don't know how this works, this is going to get up to level 2, then it will level this up, and then this will level this up to level 2. 3 level ups in total, which will massively bump up the stats of the Mermail. I think we're going to take this just for the possibility of a level up. This we will take as well as this. Okay, very good shops apparently. I am quite happy. I'm going to be even happier if we end up not losing on this round, which it seems like we won't. The breakpoints are a little bit sad, but we just barely went by 1 HP, so that is good enough. We can take now one of these and one of these, and how do we want to do this? Do we want to use this gingerbread man on this turn, or would we rather roll for an Ogopogo? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I think this turn should be a lot easier for us to win because now this will be level 3, therefore it will be gaining a lot more stats than it used to. So I think we can afford to greed a little bit and just look for some levels like this one right here. When you have a lot of HP, you can actually transition into an Quetzalcoatl line. This is kind of scary looking. Can we win? I think the answer is no, because the chili destroying the guy. I don't think that's too big of an issue though. We can do this now. Team Spirit has been acquired, so we can now sell this, pick up the Team Spirit, take our level right here, I think. Or would we rather take this level up first? I honestly don't know what is the correct play, but I think I will take this first. Just because in some worlds we might want to be playing 2 separate Ogopogos just to get as many level ups as possible. I am quite happy with this. Now this is above 5 HP, which means it is surviving a chili. Not to mention the abundance of stats we will be receiving at the start of every single turn because of the Team Spirit. Do we want another gingerbread man? I am not sure that I want it. Like, I would really prefer chocolate, and as we discussed, I might even just transition into the line with the Quetzalcoatl. I think it can be very good for us. Or on the other hand, we might not need it at all and we're just going to win off of the back of the Minotaur. But I think I want to show off something new if at all possible, so let us go for this. Then we can bring in this Team Spirit right here. We can even pick up a great one right here from the Bad Dog. I'm not really sure how correct of an idea that is, but we might actually do it. I'm not really sure. I think the best course of action for us right now though is just take this, pick up a gingerbread, and maybe even do the Ogopogo just like we used to before. And we basically didn't lose anything, we're not committing to anything either. We might not even take the Phoenix because he has HP above 6 on mostly all of his units, or at least the relevant ones. And yeah, how do we want to position this right now? It's kind of difficult to say, to be honest with you. We can do this, or we can just do like we used to, not overthinking it too much. We can get a level 2 team spirit next turn, which is going to be good for us. Fly on the enemy team is kind of scary, but it can potentially feed us some triggers with the Minotaur, which is exactly what we want to see. It ends up being a 50-50, which could have knocked out through a melon, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Okay, so now we can take a chocolate. It gives us some temporary stats as well. Might even pick up this for a potential melon, exactly, onto here. This doesn't need the gingerbread man anymore as it is already level 3. And we just look for something to finish off the build. What could that be is the question. Nothing out of these ones, so maybe we just keep this build as it is currently. It means that we are getting the team spirit up to level 3 as well, which is something very good for us. We can even do this to ensure the survival of the unit. And yeah, this should be good enough for a victory. Quite a convincing one at that. Our opponent does not seem to know how to counter us precisely, so we should be enjoying a nice free victory right here. Let's take a look. Yep, I don't think a big rooster is going to be the solution. And we have a very fortunate breakpoint, which is going to ensure our victory. Okay, so very nice one. It is the conventional just level up in the middle of the fight, get an insane amount of stats line, which is good. I wanted to show off something different, but I am quite happy with this as well, especially because we get to run double Ogopogo in this configuration. I think in the future they will be nerfing the Ogopogo, so this will become impossible to run, which is my biggest gripe with the new batch of updates, but I am going to be quite happy to learn the Unicorn pack regardless. So I really hope you enjoyed today's victory, and if you did, I really hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.